Hello friends, my name is Lindsay Burton and today I am starting a new series. It's called You're Watching Disney Channel. This is where I can talk about Disney Channel all the time, like the old version, not like the one that's on now. I think about this all the time. I think about that whole time period in my life, that whole like Disney Channel, like the series and the movies during the 2000s where it was like at its best, and I just thought, like, why not just create a place for myself to talk about it all the time, because I do anyway, so I might as well just put it on camera. This series is gonna be about anything that was on Disney Channel during that time, because I think that was probably the best time for Disney Channel in my humble opinion, and just in general talk about all the things I love about it. Today we're going to talk about a DCOM called the Cheetah Girls, which came out in 2003. It starred Raven Simone, who was on Not So Raven at the time, and one of the DCOM's producers was Whitney Houston. I don't know if many people know that, but I think that's really cool. This DCOM is about a 4-person girl group as they chase their dreams of fame in New York City while they were still in high school. And just as a pro tip, the first, second, and third are all on Netflix. You're welcome. So I watched this movie on Netflix, and here are my observations / why I think this movie is so great. This is why I think this movie is Cheetah-licious. Okay, one of the reasons why this movie is so cool is because of friendship. This was Squad Goals before Squad Goals was a thing. It's 4 girls, and they all loved each other so much, and they were there for each other, and they all were equally passionate about this girl group and about music and making it big, which is so cool. So they are there for each other throughout the whole thing, which I think is admirable, and it's great. Also, another reason why this movie is so great, the fashion. Just look at these I found on Google Images. The fashion of this movie is so iconic. It had patterns, and it was just like so out there and very unique, and it's something that I really love so much. 50% of that movie, the girls are dressed in cheetah fashion, like how the moms are dressed in like cheetah print and their girls are dressed in cheetah print. It kind of reminds me of toddlers and tiaras like this. Okay, next, after the fashion, okay, not after, but also this is just another thought that I had, but the music is so good. I still know the lyrics. When I was listening, I was singing along to the entire thing. I still listen to it on occasion, and it also just like makes me like feel so like motivated. Because these are also like, I was listening to these songs and I'm like, oh my gosh, this was like feminism before it became like something that's like so mainstream on Tumblr. Like, okay, Cinderella, it's about being your own hero and that you don't need anybody else to save you, which I think is so good. Okay, also, I know this is based off of a book, so I don't know if this is because of whoever wrote the book or who wrote the screenplay. I don't care, but shout out to whoever gave everyone those dope names. So you have the names of the 4 girls. Here they are: Galleria, you have Chanel, you have Dorinda, you have Aqua, and then you have Galleria's mom is named Dorothea. That's just her family. And then Chanel's mom's name is Juanita. Their drama teacher's name is named Drinka. The guy who tries to turn them into like that weird like animal girl group is named Jackal. And then going back to Drinka, she had one of the most like iconic entrances of any character in like a DCOM ever. So dramatic. It's just like this like jazzy sort of music, jazz like dramatic sort of music, and then she has like her tissue thing, and there's like that lighting and stuff. And then even when I was like from like 9 up until now, the 22-year-old, I never trusted that Jackal guy ever. You know why? Earrings. Those earrings. Okay, I never trust a guy with earrings anyway, because he just kind of looks like he's like up to trouble. He looks like kind of a jerk. He also kind of looks like Protozoa. The Protozoa actually seems really cool. Jackal, he just had like this like swagger where he was like up to no good, you know? Also, another thought that I had about this movie when I was watching it is that, okay, so like after Galleria, after she like walked away from like Jackal's deal to like turn like girls into like that like jungle generation thing, that like other girl group with the masks. So Galleria was like talking about it later, and I can't remember which. Oh, she was talking about it with the guy that she ended up getting with at the very end. So she's talking about it with Derek in the auditorium, you know, and she explains that like, oh, she walked away when they said you're gonna lip sync. That's when you walked away? The masks were fine. The whole concept was fine. The noises, the animal noises were totally fine. But then they're like, you have to lip sync, and you're like, I'm out, and she leaves. That's what turned you off? You were okay with the masks? Also, going back to that Derek kid. Okay, so he is so confusing to me because he looks like he just came from like Malibu. But when he's like rapping in that one scene, he's trying so hard to sound like Eminem or 50 Cent or whatever kind of rapper was like really big at the time. And it's just like so confusing. I'm like, I feel like he's just like having an identity crisis. And I don't know how because he doesn't look like a Manhattan kid at all. He looks like he's from Malibu or Santa Monica. And then my other thought I had watching this as an adult, because I'm trying to look at this like logically. Okay, so Dorinda, and I get like this whole like, you know, thing of like friendship and royalty in the Cheetah Girls, but like Dorinda turned down a summer tour so she could like hang out and not have a record deal with her friends? That's just like something I don't understand. You're only gone for the summer. You can make money and then you'll be back in September, and then maybe while you're gone on that summer tour, you can like the other girls can like reconvene and stuff. Okay, look, I'm just saying, okay, this also doesn't make any sense because in the third one, Galleria is like off to college or whatever, and then like the other three just like go to India without her, and they're like so chill with it. And they go on and they're successful and everything's fine. And so I don't understand how Dorinda didn't take the tour because there was money involved, but she just decided to stay because the Cheetah Girls are more important. So that's something that she wasn't okay with like going off for a summer. But when Galleria goes off for an entire year, the other three are like, yeah, let's go to India. The best part of this entire movie, the best part is that last scene. The last scene, like that last song, defined my entire life. It changed me as a person. I view the world differently. But then in addition to that last song, the last scene is just, there's just like so many things going on. Okay, so the dog runs away. The dog runs away, falls into a hole, and is trapped. They're in color-coded tracksuits, and they're all kind of in the same style. So this scene is so iconic because they save a dog, they save their friendship, they sing a really, really good song, they win the talent show, they color coordinated their outfits even though they were having like some friendship troubles, and Galleria gets the man. They were more productive on that day than I have ever been in my entire life. Like, I love this movie. I'm still very emotionally attached to it. I'm still emotionally scarred from when Sabrina Bryan got prematurely eliminated from Dancing with the Stars like 9 years ago. And then again during the All-Stars season. Let me know your thoughts on this movie. So I'm here basically every week, like every Friday, I think is what we're gonna do right now. I have Twitter, I have Instagram, I have a burp, I have Snapchat, and I have Tumblr. So go check me out down there. I will be back here next week. Let me know what I should talk about next. And that's about it. See you later. Bye.